Huh? What? Is someone there? Wait, don't freak out. Okay, that's an understandable reaction. I suppose. Rude, but understandable. Look, I know a disembodied talking head locked in a cage is probably a bit disturbing, but look. No blood or anything. It's all good. Come on. Calm down. You'll pass out if you keep panicking like that. What is it mortals normally do in situations like this? Take a deep breath. Yeah, deep breath. Try that. Yeah, like that. That's better. And that's a fair question. I'm a Dullahan, or more plainly, a headless horseman. The horsewoman, in my case. Well, at least half of one. I've sort of lost track of my body for the last century or so. It's a bit of a long story. I was supposed to be a curse on this family. They immigrated to America, and so I followed them over here. It's part of the rules. I go where they go. Everything was going great, for a few decades at least. Every now and then, one of the family would be out a little too late or get lost somewhere, and I'd come swooping in to chase them. Ah, how they'd scream and scamper around like lunatics. Always a delightful sight. The lucky ones would escape with a nasty fright and usually pick up a strict curfew while they were at it. The unlucky ones, well, they wouldn't escape at all. Oh, don't give me that look. That family was cursed for a reason. I'm sure they deserved it. Besides, I'm pretty sure a lot of them were smugglers or something. Why else would they have been out on the road so late? Well, I guess they got sick of me. I got 3 of them in the space of about a week. That was a personal record for me. I guess I crossed a line or something because it pushed them to desperate measures. They set a trap for me. A silver thread net laced over the road between some branches, and an enticing lure was all they needed. I rode right into that net before I could go, 4 for 4. And it dragged me off my horse. I went rolling into a bush somewhere while my body was struggling with the net. Someone grabbed me, stuffed me in the silver cage. Last thing I saw of my body before they covered me up was it breaking free of the net and trying to get back on the horse. The silver blocked my connection to it, though. I couldn't properly sense myself anymore. Just a dull awareness with no real control. That was the end of it all, really. They kept me as a trophy, I suppose. At first, I was on display up on their mantelpiece, but that didn't last long. Even while they had me trapped and completely harmless, they were still scared of me. Especially when I didn't react to all their taunting and jeers. It didn't take long for them to shut me away somewhere and forget. Yeah. Frankly, it's been pretty awful. I've been trapped in this cage, unmoving for years, shunted to the back of a dusty cupboard with nothing but spiders and flies for company. Oh, I miss my body and my horse. Fresh air, feeling the wind rushing through my hair, riding through the night, under the stars, and the thrill of chasing down any hapless fools who crossed my path. It wasn't all bad, I suppose. I could hear a radio for a lot of it, so at least I kept up on current events and popular music. There were a few audio dramas, too. That was a nice change of pace. But I swear by all things unholy and vile that if I have to listen to Every Breath You Take by the Police one more time, someone's going to die. But you aren't going to subject me to that, right? No? Good. Well, anyway, a few years ago, I felt the curse break. I guess the family died out naturally, or maybe they found a way to break it themselves. It doesn't matter either way now. I'm as trapped as ever. I got packed up in this storage unit. I'd pretty much resigned myself to another century or so of misery, and, well, then you came along. Speaking of you, I must say, you are being surprisingly calm about all this. Aside from the screaming at the start, I figured most folks wouldn't have waited for an explanation from the talking severed head. So, how did you end up with this old storage locker? Oh, an inheritance. Well, I hope your uncle married into that family or something. Wouldn't want to have to haunt you, too. Kidding. I'm just kidding. Curse is already broken. So, I'm not obligated to haunt anyone either way. Seriously, though, that was just a joke. Please don't lock me away again. Oh, okay, good. Thanks. So, can you take me out now? I know you've still got to sort all this junk out, but I've been stuck here for so long, and now freedom is right at my fingertips. Well, my metaphorical fingertips. And I'm getting antsy just waiting. What? I already said the curse is over. I'm not going to cause trouble. I promise. On my honor as a knight. An undead knight. Which is no less honorable, I'll have you know. Thank you. You won't regret this. Huzzah! Let's go, let's go, let's go. All you need to do is get me to a crossroads and I can handle the rest. Well, yeah. It's not a big deal. It can be any old crossroad. As long as you have two roads meeting, it'll work for me. Hey, watch my hair. There you go. Hold me just like that. It's something about crossing new frontiers and crossroads representing a change in direction physically and spiritually. Crossroads are like a place between places. Somewhere no one lives, but plenty will pass through. That kind of thing creates a certain kind of energy that lends itself to a transitory state, or something like that. A lot of supernatural creatures use them to enter the world. Demons and psychopomps and the like. Even some mortals use them. It used to be a pretty common practice to bury people at crossroads, you know. Anyways, enough of all that. If you hurry, you could see it for yourself. Just a little advice. Don't let anyone see you carry me. You'll probably get in a lot of trouble if you're seen lugging a severed head around. Okay. It looks clear. Come on, hurry it up. It's been so long. That is the first breath of fresh air I've had in years. And the second. I don't need to breathe per se, but sometimes it's nice to. I'm a magical severed head. How do you think I'm even talking to you right now? Look, I don't make the rules. I just live by them. Wow. That automobile fad really took off. Oh, never mind that. Look, there's a crossroads right there. Come on, take me there. Perfect. Now it should just be a moment. My horse and body will sense me and come running in no time. Any minute now. Oh, what is taking them so long? Of course they're still out there. If something had happened to them, I'd have felt it. No. They're out there. See? Hear that? They're coming. Don't worry. You're totally safe. Just stay perfectly still and lift me up a bit. There you go. A little more, a little more. There. Woohoo! I'm back. Oh, it feels so good to be whole again. Come on. Join me for a ride. My first ride in over 100 years. You go. You get. There. Now hold on tight. So, wow, I've missed this. Get your blood pumping, doesn't it, mortal? The wind rushing through your hair, the landscape flying by, and my steed hasn't slowed even after all these years. Oh, don't fret. I'll drop you off back at the roads after a few laps. Just enjoy the ride. And here we are, back where we started. I'll let you get back to your sword in your storage now. Before you go, I just want you to know, you have my eternal gratitude for freeing me. If you ever need anything, and even if just want to talk again, come to the crossroads at night, and I'll be along shortly. I'll keep an eye out for you. It's not a haunting. It's a beneficial rite. You have nothing to fear from me. Farewell for now, mortal. Yeah!